In this episode, I visited India, the second most populated country in the world, at over 1.37 billion people. My mum came along for this trip, and we started off in Kolkata, where we are overwhelmed by the sights and sounds of the city. We proceeded to the Kolkata railway station for our journey to Darjeeling, which is a hill station located close to the Himalaya mountains. From Tiger Hill, we tried to see the Himalayas and Mount Everest, but unfortunately, for the first time in 2 months, it was raining and we couldn't see much. After experiencing the cool mountain air, getting down to 5 degrees Celsius at nighttime, the tea plantations, and the beautiful scenery at 2,042 meters above sea level, we headed down from Darjeeling in a shared minivan, where we arrived in New Jalpaiguri. From there, we took a train for Varanasi, arriving in the chaotic streets of the city. We came across this celebration. I'm not sure what it was for, but it was very interesting to see and experience. The next day, we took a boat on the Ganges River to see the sunrise. What a truly magical experience. After Varanasi, we took a train to Agra, India, where we saw the Taj Mahal, which is a wonder of the world. And wow, was it amazing to see. After Agra, we boarded yet another train, bound for Rajasthan province and the city of Jaipur, where we saw the Amber Fort, this massive fort was amazing to experience and very cool to marvel at the architecture. In Jaipur, we also visited Hawa Mahal Palace, a beautiful palace located in the center of the city, and you can see the largest sundial in the world in the distance. We took another train bound for Jaisalmer, India, in the heart of Rajasthan province, not far from the Thar desert. This very dry city was super cool to walk around and explore the hidden gems around every corner. From Jaisalmer, we took a tour into the Thar desert. When we arrived, we visited a local village and met some of the kids. That was a great experience, and they were so interested in us to see our camera, to try to talk to us. They were just very curious. Now it was time to get on the camels and head off into the desert. It was very, very hot. Even in the early morning, I would say it was over 40 degrees Celsius. We stopped under some trees to have lunch consisting of chapatis, rice, and curry. Then we headed off again into the afternoon, where we arrived at a small village and talked with some locals and kids which were very interested in seeing our pictures. As we continued along, we saw less and less scrub vegetation and more sand as far as the eye could see. When we got to some big sand dunes, we set up camp. We had dinner consisting of more chapatis, rice, lentils, and curry. We sat around a campfire and the guide told us some stories. Then it was time for bed and we slept out under the stars. Wow, was it amazing. In the morning, we woke up bright and early and continued our journey back to where we started. We arrived at the Jaisalmer railway station. We boarded a final train to Delhi, India. It was a sleeper train, so it was quite comfortable, but it was a long journey. When we arrived in Delhi in the wee hours of the morning, we wandered around looking for our accommodation. And finally, we found it. In Delhi, we visited some attractions, including the Red Fort and the India Gate, which is a symbol of India. Before we knew it, our tour of India was finished. What a truly memorable experience. We headed to the airport for our flight. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment in the comment section below, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you're notified when I post future videos.